Hi guys, Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Travelsheesh.
This video is in continuation with our previous part. In this video, we are taking you to our beautiful road trip to Germany. Let's discuss how we explore Germany by car with Trip101.
So we start from the Cologne. We explore the city by the car because all those cities in the Germany you can explore by the car. It's a mixture of modern and old city, and we want to have this experience of road trip. And it is very famous because of Germany is very famous for their autobahn. If you are a car lover, you can rent a German car, BMW or any of the famous cars you like, and go for the road trip. And Black Forest region we explored. We have been to the whole autobahn, and there is no speed limit, can reach by 250 even on your car. Everyone comes to it's experience.
So were both of you driving or in turn, or how was it? How did the road trip pan out?
Was the one driving.
Yeah.
So you are the car lover.
Yeah, he is the car lover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Relaxing.
You were seeing the sights, Sadaf.
Plus, I was shooting also, so that's the thing.
Oh, nice.
So we started with Cologne. One day we spent in Cologne. We explored the whole city, the old town. There is a Lovelock Bridge also there, which is very famous. The cathedral is the oldest cathedral and the second highest building in the Europe.
Architecture is just
Amazing architecture actually. And then the most famous thing we did it's a chocolate museum. Lind Chocolate Museum. So Lind is a Swiss chocolate but they have a museum in Cologne, and it's a whole amazing experience how the chocolates are being made.
from the start to the finished product.
Yeah, right from the plantation of the beans, how the chocolate beans are planted, how it is harvested, how it reaches to the park from farmers to the industry, and then converted from beans to the chocolate, and chocolate to the different molds and shapes and flavors. So it's like an amazing experience for chocolate lovers. Everybody loves chocolate actually. So only for the kids, for the adults as well. Around 3 to 4 hours spent there, and we eat a lot of chocolate. We buy a lot of chocolate. So this is the main highlight of, I would say, Cologne city. And so next day we moved from Cologne to Frankfurt. Frankfurt is again a commercial capital. In between we stopped at Bonn.
Bonn, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
In between there is a small city, Bonn, which was old capital of Germany. So on the way we find that city and we decided for some hours to relax. And fortunately it was to stop by this city, and it was an amazing small city with very beautiful umbrellas, streets and environment.
Life was very nice.
Very nice experience. Just few hours on the way we stopped for the lunch, and then few hours we spent there, and then we moved to Frankfurt. And so I would advise you are there, if any of the traveler who is there, you must include Bonn.
It was an unexpected discovery for you.
Yeah, it was a surprise for us, and we wanted to have more time, but we had our whole trip planned, so we spent few hours only. One day you can eat amazing.
And if we go there, we definitely go again.
Yeah.
One more thing which is very famous for, it was not in the season, but Bonn is very famous for cherry blossom.
Oh, that must be during springtime.
Yes, so cherry blossom, there is a one full street of cherry blossom. So yeah, if anybody wants to experience that, this is the city.
Okay, I'll make a note.
And it's on the way to Cologne to Frankfurt, so you can stop by.
So then we moved to the Frankfurt. Frankfurt, we spent 2 days, and Frankfurt again is the city which is a combination of old and modern. Mostly, I would say 80% of the city was destroyed during the World War. Preserve the old building. They try to preserve the architect, and then there are new buildings are there. So Frankfurt is usually known for the commercial hub of Germany. All the, I would say, commercial headquarters are there. All the bank headquarters are there in the Frankfurt. So it's very much kind of a commercial city, but there is old town also there. So you can see how it was look like. And so
We start our trip at the old town as well.
So we started with old town. We see the old town. And
Euro sign, the famous Euro sign.
yeah,
There's a whole huge Euro sign is there, so you can go there and click your selfie.
Sign is there. It is very famous point for the selfie.
When you're going towards the main tower, right?
Yeah. Then there is a main tower, which is again the highlight of the Frankfurt city is the main tower. You reach to the top of the tower, and it is the
fourth floor, right?
yeah. It is the tallest tower in Frankfurt, and you can go to the top and explore the whole city and see the 360 view. So this is the main highlight of the Frankfurt city. We spent 2 days there, and I can suggest one thing there for the traveler travelers who love to explore old architecture and old vibe, people can skip this city.
Okay.
This is in Old Town. So you skip this city, or maybe day trip you can do. So 2 days are more than enough, which we have spent.
So maybe one can spend longer in Bonn instead of visiting Frankfurt for 2 days.
And it will keep you, I think, cheap as well, right?
Yeah.
The Frankfurt city is expensive and most of the flights land there. So it's a better idea that like we chosen that Sadaf, you can reach there because very busy airport and Frankfurt, and you take a long time to get out of the airport. That's the reason we chose the Sadaf as well.
Otherwise, flights they usually choose Frankfurt because it's port also and the Germany. It's a more commercial city. It's more crowded. So that is why we have not chosen that actually.
Yeah, but
otherwise, people usually choose Frankfurt as a rival city of Germany.
then next we go to the Rothenberg, very good city. It's a retail city with the old architecture, the colorful houses, timber houses, the fresh flowers, and luckily there's a little bit of raining over there. So it looks very beautiful in the rain, that city, right?
Exactly. It was preserved totally. You will feel like you came back in the previous century.
Yeah.
It's something like that. So Rothenberg, the whole day trip we spent there. The whole city is walled city. So it's a fortified wall, which usually the old cities have. So you can see the whole city by the wall. There is a walkway by the wall. So you can have top view of the city because the fortified city, the walls are tall enough on top of the wall.
Went between the walls and see
Exactly.
the whole thing. And it's a very nice experience to walk around that because it's a very long walk, right?
Yeah, it's a long walk and it
Not
was.
for the heighted people.
Yeah.
If you are tall, so you're
I'm tall enough, so the walls are not very
comfortable for
very comfortable. I need to put my head down.
Yeah, let's not have a height too much. You have in mind that you have to put your head down and then walk. And especially in the rain, very beautiful. Plus the Plonlin house, right? Yeah,
So very famous spot, Ronnie House. And whenever you put Rothenberg on the Google, you will find that one picture. So that is very famous spot for picture, for video, and it's
then said the signature of Rothenberg. Yeah. Nice.
from Rothenberg, we moved to Heidelberg. Heidelberg, again, it's very famous city for science, technology, university. It's a university city, actually.
Yeah.
Very famous city. Engineering universities are there, universities are there, and art is also
is
there.
right.
So it's called a university city, and you will find international city. There are lots of students and on the universities, actually, and it's very beautifully made. It is the castle. Heidelberg Castle is by the hills, so you have to take what was the ride. So there is a kind of pinnacle ride from the main towards the hill, and then you reach to the castle. So the castle is the main highlighted 18th century castle and amazingly built and preserved, and it's on top of hill, so you can see the whole city down there from the castle. And amazing viewpoint is there. So again, there is a river, Neckar River, by the city. You go to the bridge. There is one very famous old bridge, and on that river where people are going there and see the whole city views. And it was amazing experience during the sunset. Usually people go there because by the water and greenery and the city, it's an amazing views are there. We have spent some quality time there and some very good shots,
Yeah.
some very good photographs. Then we moved to Baden. Baden again is the first city in the Black Forest region. So in this trip, we wanted to explore the whole Black Forest region. We started with this in the region. The first city was Frankfurt town. All over the Europe, people come here for the high period. There is very ancient spas are there. Some modern waterings are there. And in their culture, in the European culture, people think that when you are having bath, it is a cure for many diseases. It's not very, it's very expensive actually. Many celebrities, many people who are rich enough easily.
Did you guys go towards Power of Hot Spring or no?
We do not.
I'm not into spas. Maybe we
No.
can, but we don't have the time.
One day see the town, and it's very nice town actually. They put the red car in the whole town
Yeah.
towards the roads. You will see the red carpet.
So you can feel like a celebrity.
And you can walk over there, and they have keep there for the whole time, right? The red carpet, and
All
it's
the
pretty
carpet,
clean,
yeah, right?
and it's
Clean,
very
yeah, clean, like how they are.
yeah.
They must have a expensive vacuuming budget.
Yeah, he walks and runs over there like a king.
And, yeah, so we spend evening time and time
In the morning, we went
city.
for that walk.
And then the next morning, we went to one very famous, very hard to. It's a walkway, almost 3 to 4 kilometers, surrounded by the greenery, nature, water stream, goat trees. Very nice place. It is very famous in India as well. There was a very famous movie, Dil To Pagal Hai. It was shoot over there.
Okay.
So,
Now I know.
now you got to.
In the protest, we went to that.
Yeah. So one more for your interest. In Bruges also, Bruges was very famous for Indian people, especially because one song from the movie PK.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that song.
Yeah, so we have seen so many people, they are moving those locations where the songs and where the movie was shooted, and so
Yeah.
the pictures clicked from on those locations as well.
Yeah. In India, for sure, like Bollywood songs are what different travel destination.
He's a Bollywood person, so he know more of it.
In the morning, this alley, we spent some good time there. We spent few hours and amazing experience. Then we moved from that city. We moved from and yeah, in the afternoon, and we moved toward the main Black Forest region.
Yeah.
So main city is Friberg, Black Forest region, but there are many small cities, small villages are there which we wanted to explore. So we had a road trip and we stopped by many small villages. Actually, this is the main purpose. We had hired the car to stop.
Yeah.
So we spent after every 2-3 hours, we stopped by some villages. We see some amazing lake by the on the way. There are some lakes are there. Then we went to the Triberg also. There is a small town of Triberg which is very famous for cuckoo clock and
The waterfall.
waterfall.
Triberg.
Triberg waterfall. It's the largest waterfall in Germany. And,
You go by walk on down, hike right here. You must have to hike pretty much high, right? And you find the squirrels over there. You keep some peanuts, so you can find the squirrels and you give them to the peanuts. You can buy it from there. The waterfall is very beautiful waterfall. We must recommend that go there, travel, then there's should explore. Yeah. And the cuckoo clock. Yeah.
the cuckoo clock. So these two things are very famous. So you stop by and buy some souvenirs of cuckoo clock. Explore. We bought one as well. We wanted to have Black Forest cake, but unfortunately, all the Black Forest cakes available there, it is has alcohol inside. So we avoided that. Yeah, but one should experience it. It is very famous there, and the whole region is very famous for those cakes. We spent there in Triberg. Whole evening we spent there, and then we moved to Friberg, which was the main town. And from Friberg, we spent 2 days, and we explored more locations nearby during the day trip. So on the first day, we went to the Feldberg. Feldberg is a place which has the highest mountain in the Black Forest region, not in Germany, only in the Black Forest region. It's not mountainous region. These are the plains which are having very tallest tree and dense forest is there. That is why it is called Black Forest. It's dark all the time because of the tallest trees and the sunlight cannot reach to the bottom of the land. So we actually went to the Friberg and there is a cable car experience there.
Up to the lookout tower.
Yeah, so from Friberg to top of the mountain can experience this. So we went there on the top of the mountain, and on the top of the mountain they made a tower.
Oh.
So where you go again on the top of the tower and see the whole Black Forest.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Then the rain.
Yeah, I ran at the top of the mountain and the top of the tower.
Yeah.
Feldberg, we spent some time there, and then in the evening, some Friberg city, we explored some small location of the Friberg city. So after Feldberg, next day we planned for the two famous lakes nearby the region, and so we started with TTZ. It is very famous lake, and it is just 1 hour drive from Friberg. So we started from the morning. We went to this lake. We had the early morning boat trip in the lake. It's very amazing views, and it is ideal for there were many people who were camping over there. So it's a camping spot.
So much camping vans over there. We thought it was houses, but no, those were
The camper wheel.
the camper vans. So it was so many camper vans, and the views were very good. And then we returned back to
See, then the second lake we explored was the Lupi, and again it's a small lake and with very beautiful landscapes and I would say full of greenery and nature and a very peaceful lake. So we spent in the afternoon, we spent the time in the Shluxi, and so those two lakes we explored, and
next morning we went.
yeah, so this is how we ended our year of the Germany trip. But in the evening, we hand over the car, we drop the car back to the center. So we hired the car through Six. There are many companies where you can rent your car. Europe car is there, Sixt is there, and there are many companies you can rent a car from there.
From Qatar.
Yeah, so we book better to prior book, so you can have a better rate and you can choose your own choice of vehicle.
Otherwise, yeah, you will get what is available.
Yeah.
And for the car takers, and you take the car, you make a video of the car, so you'll be safe that not so you make the full video inside and outside before and after. When you're dropping off the car, make the video that you haven't done anything to it, and then because sometimes it happens that they'll contact you that there's a scratch is there, there's a thing is there, so you should be safe.
So for your own record and safety, you should have all the recordings or all the pictures that before taking the coming over the car, so there would not be any claim later on.
Yeah, it makes so much sense. Yeah,
And yeah, drive car by care, consider it as your own car.
Because otherwise you have to pay
Exactly.
a very good amount for the damage.
And take full insurance of the car, full accidental insurance to the car, always buy. And Second thing I would advise is to have your international license.
Yeah.
Because that license will not work there. So you can have international license, temporary international license. This is what we did. As we ended our Germany trip and we hand over the car. And the next morning we had a train towards the Switzerland.
Oh.